Eric Chen here with a hobby update for June 16th, 2010. Well, I finished building the first dom of the triple dom set, as well as all the pictures. So the first part of the stop motion is pretty much done. We'll have to do some editing, but instead of that, I was removing all the other pieces from the second runner. From the second dom. Almost done doing that, just have some hands left. So if you notice there's panel lining, I'm sure if you saw the previous update you will know that I did panel line the model, and basically it looks a lot better panel lined, even though for the hands they're a bit too thick and some of it is rubbing off actually. Probably because it's not like a crevice like these panel lines. Well, okay, so first glance, I think the model is really awesome, and I think I'm gonna enjoy having all three. I was thinking in the future when I need more DOMs, I'm definitely picking up more copies of this set. But that's really long-term planning. So after remove all the nubs from all these pieces, then I can continue with the filming of the second scene of the set. Of the stop motion video, and then finally the third part. So if it's like this, I'll probably take another 2 days, hopefully. Well, maybe a third, because of the editing involved and the actually the nub removal is usually what takes me so long. Even though if you look at it, you can barely see any nubs, but whenever I do nub removal, I get all perfectionist and I keep on scraping and scraping, and sometimes I scrape too much even, and I try to scrape some more to try to hide the fact that I scrape too much. So I get a bit excessive when it comes to nub removal, which is probably why it takes so freaking long to build all my kits. So actually for this one, I try to cut down on the nub removal time, because I realized, most of these nubs, they're not even going to be noticeable when I put the model on display, and half of them, they're like interior nubs. So even if people were to closely examine the model, they would not be able to see those nubs because they're in the inside. They'd have to get like a magnifying glass and like look inside the crotch or something in order to find those nubs. And also this part, which is where you remove so you can put the action base, I did not realize that I left it in the runner, and I actually was going to throw out the runner on Monday, and if I did, the garbage truck would have came and took it away. So fortunately, I decided to not throw it out that day, and I threw it out the next day, on Tuesday. And then when I was building it today, I was like, wait a second, where's this piece? I couldn't find it, and then I realized it must still be on the runner. So I went through the garbage can with all the smelly garbage in there, and I took it out, and I found it. And then I clipped it and I brought it home and washed it with soapy water to make sure there's no like E. coli on my Gundam model kit. So yeah, another minor mistake that I've done recently. And I believe that's it for this update. I have not done any of the other reviews yet, but I guess I'll review this right away as soon as I finish the stop motion, because I actually like this set a lot. So, oh, and also, if you watched yesterday, you would have heard that I was considering buying more kits, but I think I'm gonna push it off at the end of the month, because my mom wants to go to my cousin's house in Massachusetts during next week. So if I order now, no one would be home to receive the package, so I can't order now anyway. And plus, I should finish building all these kits. when I go to I guess when I go to my cousin's house, I'll probably bring a kit over or two. Although if there's no room, I'll just work on my crummy website and hopefully make it super awesome, which I doubt it because I started it during winter break this year actually, and then by the end of the winter break, I barely touched it. Well, I have lots of content on it. I just need to update the image. I mean, yeah, the design of it. So that's it for this update. See you guys next time.